America, a land of dreams, divisions, and destiny. In 2025, the heart of a nation beats louder than ever before. Behind every headline, there's a story. Behind every protest, a cry for change. Behind every victory, a battle no one sees. Tonight, we pull back the curtain and reveal the real America. The struggles, the triumphs, the truths the world needs to hear. This isn't just news. This is the fight for the soul of a nation. Welcome to America in 2025. America in 2025. Challenges, changes, and the road ahead. America stands at a defining moment in 2025. After years of political unrest, economic uncertainty, and global challenges, the country faces critical decisions that will shape its future. Across the 50 states, from the crowded streets of New York City to the peaceful fields of Iowa, Americans are asking the same question: where do we go from here? The political landscape is more divided than ever. Following the 2024 election, the country remains sharply split between conservatives and liberals, urban and rural communities, young and old generations. In Congress, fierce debates rage over immigration policies, gun control laws, healthcare reforms, and climate action. State governments are taking stronger independent stances, challenging federal authority on key issues. The struggle for power has moved beyond simple elections. It's now about the soul of the nation. Economic recovery is another major theme of 2025. Inflation, which had gripped the country in previous years, is finally beginning to cool, but its scars remain. Groceries, gas, housing, prices remain higher than before. The dream of homeownership feels distant for many young Americans. The stock market shows resilience, but volatility keeps investors cautious. Meanwhile, student debt continues to weigh heavily on millions, with political promises of forgiveness still hanging in uncertainty. Jobs are returning, but not all are the high-paying careers people hoped for. Many Americans now juggle multiple gigs just to survive. Social issues are tearing at the fabric of American society. Race relations remain tense after several high-profile incidents of police violence reignited nationwide protests. LGBTQ+ rights are under debate in several states, especially around laws affecting transgender youth. Immigration continues to be a hot topic, with heartbreaking stories at the southern border and passionate debates over what it means to be American. Gun violence remains a terrifying constant, with mass shootings reported so frequently that many communities are living in a constant state of fear and grief. At the same time, innovation is racing forward. Artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction. It's a reality in homes, workplaces, and schools. Automation is transforming industries, eliminating some jobs while creating entirely new ones. Electric vehicles are becoming mainstream, with companies like Tesla, Rivian, and Ford battling for dominance. Social media platforms face heavy scrutiny for misinformation, data privacy breaches, and mental health impacts, forcing tech giants to adapt or face regulation. The technology boom promises a new age of convenience and opportunity, but also stirs fears about unemployment and surveillance. On the global stage, America's role is being tested like never before. Relations with China remain tense, with trade wars and territorial disputes defining much of the diplomatic energy. The war in Ukraine continues to demand American resources and attention, challenging political willpower. In the Middle East, conflicts flare unpredictably, testing America's commitments to its allies. America's leadership in international organizations like NATO is under question, as some allies express frustration over shifting priorities. Yet despite the obstacles, the U.S. continues to project strength and ambition abroad. Climate change poses another existential threat. Wildfires, hurricanes, droughts, and floods have increased dramatically, causing billions of dollars in damage and displacing thousands of people. Communities are rebuilding, but the cycle of destruction and recovery feels endless. Federal and state governments are investing in clean energy and disaster response, but environmental activists argue it's too little, too late. Young Americans are particularly passionate, leading protests and demanding immediate radical action to save the planet for future generations. Amidst all these challenges, the American dream still flickers, not extinguished, but transformed. For many, the dream is no longer just about owning a home or achieving personal wealth. It's about finding security, dignity, and purpose in a rapidly changing world. Young entrepreneurs are redefining success through startups, social impact projects, and creative industries. Communities are forming around shared values rather than geography. Immigrants continue to seek new beginnings in the land of opportunity. In schools, students are preparing for careers that don't even exist yet. In cities, innovations are reshaping transportation, healthcare, and communication. In neighborhoods, citizens are organizing to take back control of their futures, refusing to let national divisions tear them apart. The story of America in 2025 is not one of defeat, but of resilience. The challenges are enormous, but so is the potential for growth, unity, and renewal. Every crisis holds within it the seed of opportunity. Every disagreement opens the possibility of dialogue and understanding. Every struggle brings the chance for progress. As the sun rises over the Atlantic coast and sets over the Pacific, millions of Americans wake up each day facing an uncertain future, but one filled with hope, determination, and a belief that better days are still ahead. It is in their hands, in their dreams, and in their actions that the next chapter of America's story will be written. Don't miss out. Hit like and subscribe now. The best is yet to come.